Good morning. I'm glad you've joined us. We're filling our fresh water here at Reach Knolls and gonna head for our next destination. We really enjoyed this campground.
Here's our campground at Blackberry Crossing outside Conway, New Hampshire. It is so pretty.
At one time, this was a Civil Conservation Corps camp here, CCCs, in the 1930s. The fireplace there was in the recreation hall. The camp here housed over 250 men who built roads, bridges, and trails in the area. This fireplace was in what was the administrative building for the camp. Originally known as the Swift River CCC Camp number 1177, this is now a very nice campground with very nice spaces with fire pits and tables that are spaced out with a nice amount of trees between them. As you can see, this was a very large fireplace. This was in the recreation hall of the CCC camp that was here at the before this became the Blackberry Crossing campground. This was built by the boys in the CCC working here. Probably many nice warm nights spent in front of this fireplace in the recreation hall. And instead of a fireplace hearth, it had this area full of sand that the logs would burn on. Of course, this metal grate wasn't there when it was in the CCC camp. This was put over it to keep somebody from lighting a fire in it now.
Just stopped at a little convenience store. This is what they have for convenience stores here in Vermont. Beautiful. We're in the Somerset Airfield campground, originally carved out of the forest early in the last century. Originally used by your early bush pilots and fire spotting planes, it was decommissioned decades ago. Located in what is now the Green Mountain National Forest in southern Vermont, the Forest Service repurposed the site into campsites, 7 for RVs and several walk-in tent sites. It's located on Forest Service Road 71, Shaftesbury, Vermont. This is absolutely gorgeous location here, and campsites are nicely spaced. The only on-site amenities are the restrooms, which were nice. Three-course Vermont meal: maple cookies,
Sharp cheddar, locally made and excellent. And this is actually carbonated maple sap. It could have been made into maple syrup, boiling it down, but it's just carbonated. Well, that is good. Best three-course meal I've had in a while.
This is the Oquaga Creek State Park. Oquaga is taken from the Mohawk Iroquois word meaning a place of wild grapes. The park is 1,385 acres, located in the foothills of the Catskills in upstate New York.
Room, what do we have here? Oh, this is restroom, very nice, clean, nice big shower. Very nice facility here.
Nothing was in season when we were there, but the park not only has wild grapes, but it has wild blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, wild strawberries, and service berries. It's just purely a land of wild berries. It features 90 grassy campsites, all surrounded by trees, and a number of cabins also. There was something in the air that was just a flower perfume smell from something. It was just absolutely wonderful.
After the Civil War, this park, it's a park now, was all divided up into farms that were given to, plots were given to Civil War soldiers that had fought. And dividing lines between the farm properties were these stone walls. The farms, most all of them failed and were abandoned and became state property again. This is a very long property line that still remains within the park area here. Oh, pasta primavera. Oh, that smells good.
What are your ingredients? Now, that looks easy enough.
Boy, that smells good this morning. Some of that good smelling bacon and oatmeal with blueberries in it. Looks like a good way to start my morning here.
This was a pretty campground, but a lot of the campsites were kind of close together. There were a lot of guests in a group camp right by the water. This is the Erie Land Lighthouse, also known as the Presque Isle Lighthouse. The Presque Isle is French for almost an island. We would call it a peninsula. Built in 1818, it was the first lighthouse on the Great Lakes, originally built with wood and then rebuilt once with brick. The last rebuild in 1867 is this sandstone one that exists today. It's 49 feet high, 19 feet in diameter at the base, and 14 feet in diameter at the top, with 69 steps to reach the top. The first two builds both failed eventually from poor foundations and soil quality. To make sure the third lighthouse stayed steady, the foundation was dug 20 feet deep.
watch your head. You need to remove the top half. You can have. Being more than 2.5 feet tall, I had to slide down the stairs. You can see the North Pier lighthouse across the inlet.
Wow. This is a big campground. We just stopped at the office to check in, and they gave us directions 4 miles to our campsite. It's really pretty. This is south of Erie in Pennsylvania, an hour and a half south of Erie. But wow, it's so beautiful.
We're camping in the Jamestown campground in the Pymatuning State Park.
Huge state park. Yeah, it's gorgeous. There's a gorgeous lake beyond those trees. Oh my God. It's beautiful.
This was a very pretty campground, and we really enjoyed our stay here.
Prepare to edit night. Gelato.
If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it, and subscribe. Until next time, be gentle on yourself and on others.